strength as technique also. No one can really establish a good grip. Whoa, and that was a beautiful throw. Only 2 points, but a beautiful throw. Good defense by the Mongolian, and then she countered with a very, very nice movement. And now Stepanova is going for an arm lock. And then she transitions to a leg lock, but it's only the point that she received when she took down her opponent. Very evenly matched, the two of them. I really think the Russian is a little bit more tricky. She knows more submission holds, and she goes for the submission holds more often, while the Mongolian tries to throw her opponent. She is more of a wrestler than a good submission player. Still the same thing, still fighting for the grips, but they move very easily. I really enjoy to see these young girls, how technical they are, and how easy they know to go from a technique to another. The arm lock. She tries to get the arm lock. She didn't succeed, and it was an interesting transition from an arm lock to an omoplata. But she didn't control enough her opponent's body, so the Mongolian was able to roll out of danger. It's very important in such techniques to control your opponent's body and to keep it from moving. This is how you put pressure on her shoulder. Again to the arm lock. Again to the arm lock. She tries to secure the leg also. I think the whole point was to get the arm, and if she cannot get the arm, to go for the leg lock. It's a nice and interesting transition. I don't know how much it was a good throw or a mistake from the Russian, but anyway, the Mongolian is holding her. Look how flexible Stepanova is. But it doesn't matter how flexible she is; she cannot get out of that pin. 20 seconds, and let's see what she will do next. Nothing. Nothing, just the pin.
The winner and world champion at the World Junior Sambo Championship, Seoul 2014, in women's 48 kg category.
Bazarakcha wins the first gold medal of the day. It was an interesting victory. Not as dominating as we first thought she would be, but she was really good. She really succeeded to defend those submission attempts from the Russian. Of course, the submission game is more tricky. It's more difficult somehow, because you really have to get the right grip. You really have to use the moment. I think this is a mistake from the Russian fighter that brought the victory to Mongolia, because really it wasn't quite of a throw. And now, under 60 kilograms from Ukraine, Chomyak, and from Russia, Ishakova. In blue is the Russian, in red the Ukrainian. Yeah, and you can already hear the Ukrainian crowd cheering for their competitor. Great rivalry. And let's see the fight starting. Nothing so far. They're just feeling each other. Let's see this attempt. Nothing happens, and now she will go for the arm lock. Very quickly goes for the arm lock. Let's see how deep it is. Whoa! A very, very nice reversal by the Russian. Very nice reversal. This is what happens when you don't secure the position and go straight to the arm lock. Unless you are a very good scramble, unless you know exactly how to reposition, how to get a different grip or go for a different submission, it's very difficult to control your opponent. You need to be explosive. You need to be a very good scrambler. Otherwise, the opponent easily can have a with you. Let's see now. Of course, she goes for the arm lock. Position is quite good. An arm lock from the guard. This was nice. This was really nice and very technical. Turns the body. And she goes for the arm lock very quickly. She had a lot of other options from that position. Wasn't the best throw. Let's see what Chomyak does. She has the back. She will probably isolate the arm and try to go for the arm lock, but there isn't enough time for this. And so they are stood up. And the fight begins again on their feet. She lost the grip in the very moment of the throw. And again, Chomyak tries to go for the submission hold. Let's see. She has the arm, but the Russian is so strong. She succeeds to get out of that position and to stand up easily. was a very, very quick moment. And even though it was so quick, it didn't have enough momentum for in order for the throw to be effective. And the Ukrainian are already screaming. This was nice. This was really nice. Only 2 points for the Russian, but I think she will try to go now for the pin. Good control from the guard for the Ukrainian. This is when what's happened when you are risking everything. Ishanova wins.
In blue uniform, Ishkakova Anna, representing Russia.
A lot of nice scrambles and really a lot of good techniques for both of them. We go further. Under 75 kilograms women shoot from Belarus. Against Jima Letinova from Russia. In blue, the Russian. In red, the girl from Belarus.
In blue uniform,
very quickly. Very quickly. It was a good moment. Let's see. Nothing. And she had a lot of options from that particular position. The fight starts once again on the feet. Very powerful fighter, the Russian girl. So again, the Russian on the back. I think she should try to do something different as soon as she gets on her opponent's back, because she seems to be a little bit predictable. And now it's a good position for the girl from Belarus. Good control on the ground and very good defense for the Russian. Good grips for both of them, but nothing special. Look how good is the defense of the Russian. She's so strong. She knows how to lean on her opponent when needed, and also knows how to escape from those throws. Again, very good defense. And now she lifts her opponent off the ground. Let's see what she can do from that position. Nothing. They match up perfectly, one against the other. one hand, you have the girl from Belarus who is really a technical thrower, and on the other hand, you have the Russian girl who is very powerful with very good defense, and she seems to have an interesting ground game. Still nothing. 1.5 minutes to go. This was almost a throw. I don't think she will get that leg, and she didn't. Really, you can see how powerful the Russian is. She seems to be one weight class stronger than her opponent. Again on her back, and again she's not able to get the arm. Zero for Belarus. Oh, and this was a nice throw. This was a nice throw. 2 points for the Russians. For Russia. No, just 1 point. But that really was a nice throw. Let's see now. The last seconds of the fight. Not quite a throw, but now she can try to go for that arm. Look how she grabs and rips that arm from her opponent. But nothing. I really think that she should work a little bit more on positions when she gets on the ground, because she rips the arm, but she doesn't secure the position. So it's very difficult to do anything. But right now she scores another nice throw. 2-1 for her. We have a new world champion from Russia. Jemaledinova. There were some interesting moments and very nice scrambles, especially on the ground. I really liked the way that both of them defended. First, the Belarusian against her opponent's arm lock attempts, and then the Russian against her opponent's throws.
Finally, in the men's 56 kilogram weight category, now again.
And let's get now to men's finals.
In the red uniform, representing Belarus. In the blue uniform, representing Russia.
So only changed the competitors. It's again Russia against Belarus. From Russia, Sabuki Gurbanov, and from Belarus, Vladislav Burz. The fighter from Russia is in blue. Nice trip. And nice attempt on the leg. Let's see if he could secure it. Let's see. Straight ankle lock again. Very interesting ankle lock. No, he escaped. It was a nice setup and a very interesting one for the Russian. First, he seemed to have some problems in taking his opponent's leg. But then he almost secured the submission. To be very aggressive in everything they do. And I really like the way they are trying to secure the grips first and then go for the techniques. Let's see, he has the leg. And now I think the submission is deep. Ankle lock. Look how flexible the Belarusian is, and now transition to a knee bar, but it's very difficult to extend from that very position. I think he only used that knee bar in order to resettle for the ankle lock. The submission is deep, but somehow he doesn't succeed to hyperextend the ankle. Really, nothing happened there. And you have a very good grip with the wrestling shoes on. they are very evenly matched, and it really seems to be a problem for both of them, because none of them really succeeds to be more powerful or more technical. And this is why we have to wait for a good moment from one of them. But I think this won't happen in this final and today. Just 16 seconds to go. This is it, another gold medal for Russia. Sabuhi Kurbanov.
The blue uniform, Kurbanov Sabuhi, representing Russia. Finals in the men's 70 kilogram weight category will now begin.
Let's prepare for the next final. Under 70 kilograms men from Uzbekistan, Fazlidin Kolmamatov, and his opponent from Russia, Samvel Kazaryan. The Russian in blue. Again, all the Russians are in blue in this first part of the competition. He is Kazaryan. Under 70 kilograms. Whoa! This was quite impressive. They started so aggressively. I really like the explosion of Kazaryan. Now goes for the leg. Kazaryan seems to be more of a wrestler. Tries to grab or pick his opponent's legs, even though he is taller than his opponent. So I think that he will have some problems in lifting and throwing his opponent. Probably the best option for Kazaryan would be to try some takedowns, single leg or double leg, and it seems that this is what he wants to do. Meanwhile, the Uzbek is very good in defense. He has a lower center of gravity, so probably he will try more to throw his opponent. But for the moment, he is just defending, and he does it very well. I think this should be another point for the Russian. No, nothing. Let's see which arm. None. This was a nice attempt. But I really like the way those young athletes really succeed to use their agility, their acrobatic skills. It's obvious the fact that Sambo, as all combat sports, are young men's and women's sports. So it's obvious that the younger you are, the more nimbler you are, but you need to be experienced. So this is why 25 up to 30 years it's the best age for this type of sports. But these guys are just starting really in the big competitions, and they didn't have enough injuries in the past, so they have real problems with one leg or one arm. So we see them being more explosive, more aggressive. We see their athleticism easily because they are really young and full of energy. And they really want to prove themselves in a sport that is very, very difficult and very technical also. Let's see. Another good attack for the Russian. Once again, he tries to get a grip on his opponent's leg. So far, he was way better than his opponent. Very good defense for the Uzbek. Khazarian is aggressive, he's strong, he's explosive, but I think he's not waiting enough for his technique. He's a little bit hurrying up everything that he does. Small injury. The Russian leads very comfortably, 5-0. It really was a big difference between the two of them. Let's see what happened. I think it's going to be some discussions. I don't know whether it was for the technique or for the Russian's attitude. No, he receives the two-pointer. Again, feints on one leg and tries to grip the other. I really like the fact that the Russian really knew what to do in this fight. He attacked the legs all the time. Still toe to toe, still going for. It could have been something interesting. I mean, the Uzbek really needs to do something. He has a lot of warnings, so he really needs to be very careful with everything that he does. He tries this interesting throw. He doesn't have enough energy to flip his opponent. Now let's see on the ground. Secures the hand. He's in full mount. There is not enough time. But anyway, the difference was huge between the two of them. 7-0 for the Russian. I really like the fact that the Uzbek had enough energy and enough heart to fight this way superior opponent. But in the end, this is the difference between the two of them. Kazarian winning by 7 points to 0. Now we see some of the replays. And we are getting ready for the next fight. Goja Irakli from Georgia will fight Sultan Abdullayev from Russia. Under 87 kilograms.
Finals, the men's 87 kilogram weight category now begins. In red uniform, representing Georgia. The blue uniform, Sultan, representing Russia.
So the fighter in blue is the Russian, Sultan Abdullayev. In the red is Goja Irakli from Georgia. Very good positioning for both of them. This was a very beautiful technique by Abdullayev. A four-pointer. And this is it for the moment. They are stood up. Irakli really needs to do something interesting. For the moment, he defends very well his opponent's attack. Stays on his feet. He's looking for a grip, and another good throw by the Russian. Only 1 point. was a really nice effort. Irakli still dominated by Sultan Abdullayev. Russian really seems to be more powerful and more technical than the Georgian. You can easily see how good he defends all his opponent's attacks. They're fighting for the grips. Abdullayev tried to simulate a sweep and then to go for a nice throw, but Irakli seems to understand exactly what his opponent tries to do. Abdullayev really dominates him physically. He is more powerful, and this gives him a good chance to control his opponent's neck, and controlling the neck, he controls the movements. Very good reaction for Irakli. Both of them are looking for their favorite technique or for their favorite combination. You can see it. Again, Sultan Abdullayev goes for the same grip, and this was a nice throw. Two-pointer, but it was a really nice throw. And now let's see the arm lock. Same thing over and over again, the same grip of Abdullayev, and he uses that over grip to defend and also to attack. I don't think he has the arm. Irakli tried to push away the leg of his opponent in order to make some space. And this is it. This is the end of the fight. Sultan Abdullayev wins easily this fight, 7-0. Everything started with that beautiful throw in the beginning. was a real nice throw. This one, a 4-pointer, and then he gained point after point with this type of actions. This is why he uses so good that overgrip for this type of technique. This was the end. He didn't have his opponent's arm, but he succeeded to keep him on the ground just long enough to let the time pass. And now we prepare for the next fight, women's 52 kilograms. Anastasia Novikova from Ukraine against Tena Sikic from Croatia. Croatian wearing blue, Ukrainian red.
Representing Croatia.
See a very aggressive Croatian girl. Now the Ukrainian tries to go for an arm block, but from that position she only succeeds to get into a bottom position. Again, the overgrip for the Croatian. Side sweep, and let's see the leg lock. So beautifully she went for the leg lock, but let's see if she has the leg or not. From this angle we cannot really see. I think she doesn't have it. Look how Tena Sikic defends the position. I really don't think that Novikova will have enough power to extend that leg. Or maybe she does. She gets both of them, but she has to settle for one or the other. She transitions to the other leg, and this type of scrambles helps Tena get away from that position. Again, that inside trip for Tena. Novikova defends really well. Leg attack for Novikova. Very good defense by the Croatian. Croatian going again for the overgrip. It really makes Novikova to use this type of techniques. She falls on the ground, almost pulling hard in defense of her opponent's attacks. was nice. This was really nice, but only 1 point. I don't think Tena Sikic is strong enough to succeed in more difficult techniques. She's very technical. She has a very good defense. She knows how to grip with her opponents and, if possible, to overpower them on grips. But she isn't explosive enough for that kind of wide and impressive techniques. Anyway, she's very young. She still has a lot of time to grow. But I really like the way she's using her technique. Novikova is already extremely tired, and you can see this. She attacks less and less, even though she really needs a good attack. Now she was held on the ground by her opponent. Luckily for her, this is the end of the fight. And the first world champion for Croatia in this edition of World Junior and Youth Sambo Championship. Tena Sikic won the gold medal.
In blue uniform, Sikic Tena, representing Croatia.
It was a nice fight, but it was a very even fight. Croatian really needed to do something beautiful, and she succeeded. Novikova tried mainly to go for submission holds, leg locks, or arm locks. But it was Tena who succeeded to win this fight by throwing her opponent. And really it was a nice throw, but not powerful enough in order to have enough amplitude of the movement. But certainly technical enough to win this fight. And now let's see her colleague, her teammate, Maja Blagojevic, also from Croatia, fighting Megumi Morimoto from Japan. In blue, representing Japan, Morimoto. In the red, representing Croatia, Blagojevic.
Representing Japan.
Blagojevic didn't really knew what to do in that position. She tried something and then she went for something different. Blagojevic still kicking her opponent's calves, because these are not really sweeps, but more of low kicks. And the referee stops it. Wasn't quite enough action in that position. lot of these attacks. Nothing really happening on the mat. Still little action in this final. Most of them waiting for something. Megumi is way too defensive. Megumi is trying to get some grips, but it seems that she doesn't succeed it. Blagojevic isn't very powerful, isn't very technical, but she somehow succeeds to keep away her opponent. One minute to go in this final. And they really have to be more aggressive. It's very important to see them fighting, and not only us but the referees also. And unless you are not fighting, it's very difficult to do something in this competition. If you stay and wait for your opponent's mistake, could be your mistake, because sometimes the opponent, when she or he feels that it's easy to attack and you're an easy prey, they go for it, and you really have to be more attentive at the defense than the offense. So it's very important to have quite a balance between the two aspects of the game. To be aggressive, but also to bear in mind the fact that you should defend at all moments. 25 seconds to go. Still Croatia leading 3-1. Megumi looking for her favorite setup, but there is not enough time for her to do something. So another world championship for Croatia.
In red uniform, Maya, representing Croatia.
Maja Blagojevic is the new world champion, and here we see one of her techniques. She was better than her opponent, not by far, but she was better. And I think the main problem for Megumi was the fact that she was way too defensive. She waited too much, and she waited in vain. Because Maja Blagojevic took advantage of this waiting and won easily. 3-1, but the fight seemed to be, but the difference seemed to be a lot bigger on the mat.
In the women's 80 kilogram weight category, juniors will now begin.
Under 80 kilograms women from Russia, Anzela Gasparian, and from Kazakhstan, Ahtolkin Smaganbetova. So in red the Russian, in blue Kazakh girl. Two powerful young ladies. Whoa, what a nice throw. 2 points, but what a beautiful throw. Let's see right now. She is a powerful young lady. Look at her. How she handles her opponent. Anzela Gasparian is a strong young lady. Again, the same type of technique with a leg and an overgrip. Gasparian really seems to be very, very powerful. Look at her defense and her attacks. She's so energetic and she seems to be so strong. Her sheer strength seems to be enough to defend her opponent's attacks. And we can hear the team from Kazakhstan cheering for their teammate. See what Gasparian can do. Not anymore because they already changed that position. Yeah, waiting and exploding. Gasparian was very explosive in the beginning of that fight, but now she seems to be a little bit more tired. Look at her attack. Again, the same position. And is it a throw or not? This is really the question. It was a throw for the Kazakh girl. Smagambetova succeeded to win 2 points with this throw. Actually, it was a counter, because her opponent initiated the attack and Smagambetova succeeded to counter it and to flip her opponent over. Just 2 points for her, but 2 very important points with 2 minutes to the end of the fight. Smagambetova really needs this cheering from her teammates, and it seems that she heard it, because she looks a little bit more energized. While the Russian, whoa, this was a nice one, 2 points, and now let's see if she can go to the unlock. Gasparian is so strong. It really doesn't matter if you have a whole nation behind you. Gasparian seems to be the type of athlete that breaks through the walls and takes you down no matter what. Look at her, look at her positioning right now. Look at how strong she is. .44 seconds to go, and still Gasparian leading 5-2. Smagambetova trying to do something, but she is overpowered by the Russian with ease. There's a huge strength difference between the two of them. There are less than 10 people from Kazakhstan cheering somewhere behind me, but you can hear them. They are like 100. Look, there they are. They are her teammates, and they really do a nice job cheering for their teammate. After all, it's still possible for Smagambetova to win this fight. 9 seconds to go, and I think that was it for Smagambetova. She doesn't have enough power to take down Gasparian tonight. Tonight is the night of the Russian. Angela Gasparian wins easily this fight. 5-2, and it was a really impressive performance by the Russian. She is so strong, and she knows exactly what to do. She knows how to control her opponent's body. This was her favorite grip. She is not looking for something impressive. She is not looking for tricky grips on the sleeve or on lapel. She is looking to block her opponent's leg and block the whole torso with her own body. Look, this is her grip. One hand on the back of the neck, and the other one on the leg. Everything starts from there. And this inside trip, which is amazingly done. She had a very nice strategy, using her force against the opponent, knowing how to block her opponent's body and work from there. It was really impressive, and it paid off really well for the Russian. Now we prepare for another 3 finals. Men's junior,
The final in the
57 kilograms. From Russia, Mikhail Dianov, and from Mongolia, Puredagva Altabangna. Mikhail Dianov
In red uniform, Dianov Mikhail.
was injured earlier tonight, probably a headbutt or something like this, because he has to wear this wrap on his head. And the fight begins. In the red is the Russian, in blue the Mongolian. This was a nice attempt. This was a nice attempt. Very beautiful defenses for the Mongolian, but somehow Mikhail Dianov succeeds to win this point. In and out, a lot of movement for Dianov. Let's see what he will try again. He will go for the arm lock. He has the arm, he secures it. He almost had a crooked guard. Good grip. Dianov gives his opponent a position and lures him into that attack in order to counter it. For the moment, he's doing a very interesting and intelligent fight. And again, he will try to get the arm lock. He always does this. He secures a high grip and then he attacks low, almost falling on the ground. And now it's Mongolian's time to try to go for an arm lock. Let's see the ankle lock for Dianov. At how strong the Mongolian is. Dianov didn't even succeed to move his leg. And again the same technique. He attacks always like this with a high grip and then going down and either trying to flip his opponent or go for the unlock again, and now he flips him. Not good enough, and it's Mongolian's time to go for an arm lock. We cannot see what's going on from this very position. Good defense for Dianov. Now the Mongolian changed a little bit the position, but the same thing. He was holding his opponent's arm, but he was not able to break the grip, and this is why we saw that that big wrap around Dianov's head. Let's see if they can close that cut. I really think stitches were better than this way of treating. It's very important to be able to close the cat. Let's see what the doctor can do. Seems to be fine. It's really not something something dangerous, but it's really annoying to know that any given moment you can lose the fight because of that cut on the forehead. Yanov trying to get the arm lock. Change the position. He actually tried to go to the other arm. He started trying to get the right arm of his opponent, and he rolled, tried to go for the left one, and now he has the knee bar. Let's see how deep it is. I think it is deep, but the Mongolian still defending it very well. Yanov tries to end this fight with a knee lock, but his opponent defends amazingly. And now he taps out. It was incredible. I mean, you have to see it to believe. The Mongolian was so strong and resilient that he didn't want to tap. Yanov had to yank his opponent's leg and then to shake it in position in order to get the submission hold. We see again. Seem to go for no. This is the first technique, the first point for Yanov, and this is the knee bar, rolling knee bar, beautifully done. He knew exactly how to go for this position, and not this moment, but the moment before, when his opponent was resisting the submission hold, was absolutely amazing. Anyway, a nice final. Two very good young men. And now we go to under 74 kilograms. Humbatli Farid from Azerbaijan will fight the Russian Alexei Shevchuk.
The final in men's 74 kilogram weight category juniors will now begin.
Farid Humbatli from Azerbaijan in blue, and Alexei Shevchuk from Russia in red.
Humbatli Farid, representing Azerbaijan.
74 kilograms. And here the fight begins. Knee bar quickly, knee bar attempt for the Russian. And now he has the arm. He has the arm, he has a good position, but look at how good his opponent's defense is. Actually, Farid succeeded to block Alexei's hand. He blocked his left hand, so Alexei wasn't able to pull his arm with both of his hands. I really like the transition though, from knee bar to arm lock. Now he can go for an omoplata. The second omoplata attempt in today's finals. This one was a little better than the others, but anyway, Farid was strong enough to raise his body and to defend the attack. Let's see the knee bar. Now it starts to be dangerous. Yes. This is it. Whoa! It was a great technique. We could see from here how the knee bended, and really was not supposed to bend that way. And I think that Farid waited a little bit too long. It was a great submission for Shevchuk. And look at this moment, Shevchuk helping his opponent to leave the mat after that beautiful knee bar. Two knee bars in the row for the Russians tonight. And we are preparing for the last men juniors final. From Georgia, Rezo Sulikidze will fight the Russian Artem Gibayev. And this is what sports is really all about: helping your opponent, even though you just fought him. It's not amazing. It's normal, because sometimes you develop a better relationship with your opponent than with your friends, because it's one-on-one, because you know him very well, because he knows you very well, and it's nothing more personal than a hand-to-hand combat under the rules. And Sambo is a sport that allows you to do a lot of things against your opponent, but you have to do this being fair play and knowing exactly what to do and what not to do against an opponent. And this is why sometimes great friendships are built on the mats, and former enemies, let's call them enemies, became the best friends. And now let's get ready for this final. 100 kilograms. Artem Gibayev against Rezo Sulikidze. This is Sulikidze from Georgia.
In blue uniform, Artem, representing Russia.
And Artem Gibayev from Russia. Two big boys. fighting for the grips. Very nice defense by Tsulihidze. Gaibayev trying to get the arm lock. He has the arm. Let's see whether he can use his left leg to reposition his opponent. Very strong, both of them. Tsulihidze tries to break his opponent's grips. But look at Gaibayev. He really keeps the grip. Now Tsulihidze. It was a very nice attempt by Gaibayev. He got his opponent's arm and he tried to bring him down while getting the arm. It was a nice technique. He feels that he's strong, and that's why he tries to do something special. Still fighting for the grips. Tsulihidze trying to overpower his opponent, but a very impressive counter by Gaibayev. He tries to get the arm. And, this is it. They are both so strong, and they know how to use their strength and their weight in order to defend their opponent's attacks. You can see this easily. Fireman's scary attempt from Artem Gaibayev. Only the attempt. One minute to go, and both of them seem to be exhausted. Tsulihidze trying to get an extra breath. what we have from that position. Nothing. Last 30 seconds of the fight. And I really don't think there will be a change in tonight's score. Two points for the Russian, none for the Georgian. This was quite an interesting technique. 1 point for the Georgian, and let's see Gaibayev, who wanted to go for the arm block. He stopped, and 8 more seconds to go. Right now the Georgian has one last chance, but I don't think Gaibayev will be so naive to go for the fight. He has to defend, he has to move and to win, and this is exactly what he did. 8 more seconds, and Gaibayev is the world champion. He did exactly what he should do. He was focused, he was concentrated, and a new gold medal goes to Russia. It was really an interesting final. Two very strong young men.
Representing Russia.
So this was our last final of the day. This was Gaibayev's moment of this draw, and this is the end. Good defense by Gaibayev, and celebrating the victory. Not enough energy to jump for joy, but his face says everything. He won, and he won in an impressive fashion. It was a very good night of fights. We had submissions. We had a lot of fights ending on points. And I really liked the two knee locks that we had earlier. Both Gurbanov and Kazarian succeeded impressive techniques. Very different setups, but the same technique and the same type of victory for both Russians. So we get ready for the award ceremony.
The bronze medalists are representing Armenia, Indonesia and Diana, and representing Kazakhstan.
So this is the ceremony of under 48 kilograms women from Armenia, Hovnashian Diana, and from Kazakhstan, Aida Yermash. They are the winners of the bronze medal.
Silver medalist, representing Russia,
Natalia Stepanova from Russia won the silver medal. And of course, the gold medal goes to Erdene Bazaraha.
And world champion at the World Junior Sambo Championship, Seoul 2014. Representing Mongolia,
We go now for under 60 kilograms, women.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for women's 60 kilogram weight category review on the World Junior Sambo Championship in Seoul 2014 will now begin.
The bronze medal go to Lithuania and Mongolia. From Lithuania, Sandra Zviete, and from Mongolia, Bayartul Munkhederene. Silver medal goes to the Ukrainian Katerina Khomyak, and the gold medal goes to Russia. Anna Ishakova. Next up, 75 kilograms women.
For women's 75 kilogram weight category review on the World Junior Sambo Championship Seoul 2014 will now begin.
Bronze medals go to Ukraine and Lithuania. From Lithuania, Akvile Titorenko, and from Ukraine, Pilipenko Natalia.
The bronze medalists are representing Ukraine, Pilipenko Natalia, and representing Lithuania, Titorenko Akvile. Silver medalist representing Belarus.
The silver medal goes to Karina Shut from Belarus.
Gold medalist and world champion.
And the gold medal goes to Alexandra Gimaletdinova.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem.
Next up, we go for men's 56 kilograms.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony of the men's 56 kilogram weight category in the World Junior Sambo Championship, Seoul 2013, now begins.
The bronze medals go to Mongolia and Azerbaijan. From Mongolia, Armatushin Bayara, and from Azerbaijan, Farid Gardashavunov. The silver medal goes to Belarus. Vladislav Burz. And the gold medalist is from Russia, Sabuki Gurbanov.
Ladies and gentlemen, next time for the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for the men's 70-kilogram weight category of the World Junior Sambo Championship, Seoul 2014, is now beginning.
Under 70 kilograms men. Bronze medals go to Mongolia and Kazakhstan. From Kazakhstan, Shaymerdenov Bekadil, and from Mongolia, Zed Ayush Yalavzrogol.
The bronze medalists are representing Kazakhstan, Shaymerdenov Bekadil, and representing Mongolia, Latsabov Sendiga.
Silver medal from Uzbekistan, Fazlidin Holmamatov.
Gold medalist and world champion at the World Junior Sambo Championship, Seoul 2014. Representing Russia, Azarian Sambo. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Russia.
Next up, under 87 kilograms men. The bronze medals go to Tajikistan and Armenia.
87 kilogram weight category on the World Junior Sambo Championship, Seoul 2014, the now beginning.
From Armenia, Sahakian Grigor, and from Tajikistan, Kurbanov Muhammad Riz.
The bronze medalists are representing Tajikistan, Kurbanov Muhammad Riz, and representing Armenia, Sahakian Grigor. Silver medalist representing Georgia.
From Georgia, Goja Irakli wins the silver medal.
The gold medalist.
And of course, the gold medal goes to Sultan Abdullayev.
Representing Russia, Abdullayev Sultan. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem.
Next award ceremony, juniors under 52 kilograms, women. The bronze medals go to Russia and Belarus. From Russia, Marina Günther, and from Belarus, Nina Miatslitsina. So Marina Günther, Nina Miatselica. Silver medal goes to Anastasia Novikova from Ukraine.
The bronze medalists are representing Russia, Yevgenia, and representing Belarus, Miatselica Nina.
It was a very nice final, this weight category. Won, of course, by Croatian Tena Sikic, defeating this woman, Anastasia Novikova. I should probably say young girl, because she's not a woman yet.
Representing Croatia,
It was really a nice final between those two young ladies, and Tena Sikic is the winner of that final, and also the winner of this championship. Very nice final. The other surprise of today's competition, also a Croatian fighter, under 64 kilograms.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony.
Maja Blagojevic from Croatia succeeded to win against Morimoto Megumi from Japan in the final of under 64 kilograms. And she did it in a very dominant fashion. But let's first introduce the two young ladies that won the bronze medals. They are from Russia and Kazakhstan. From Russia, Ri Aiko, and from Kazakhstan, Aida Sikova.
The bronze medalists are representing Russia, Ri Aiko, and representing Kazakhstan, Sambo Championship.
Of course, the silver medal, as we saw in our live broadcast, goes to Megumi Morimoto from Japan.
Silver medalist representing Japan, Morimoto Megumi. Gold medalist.
And the gold goes to Maja Blagojevic, the second gold medal for Croatia.
Maya. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Croatia.
We go further, under 80 kilograms, women. Another very nice final between Anzela Gasparian and Aktolin Smagambetova.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for women's 80 kilogram weight category juniors on the World Junior Sambo Championship Seoul 2014 will now begin.
But let's introduce first the bronze medalist from Belarus, Valeria Shmukhonova, and from Mongolia, Gambold Sarango.
The bronze medalists are representing Belarus, Shmukhonova Valeria, and representing Mongolia, Sarango Gambold.
The silver medal also goes to Kazakhstan. Aktolin Smagambetova, a very determined young lady, but unfortunately for her, tonight's opponent was a little bit too much. And the proud winner of the gold medal, Anzela Gasparian, a really strong competitor and a very technical one, despite her weight class.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Russia.
Next we go to men's award ceremonies. We start with under 57 kilograms.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for the men's 57 kilogram weight category juniors on the World Junior Sambo Championship Seoul 2014 will now begin.
The bronze medalist from Kyrgyzstan, Dolot Stadirukov, and from Kazakhstan, Zanabil Seydalayev. The gold medal goes to Mikhail Dianov. He succeeded a very nice knee bar at the end of a difficult fight against the Mongolian Purevdaga Altambagana.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Russia.
Давай, кого-то сразу на пьедестал. Какая разница?
Ladies and gentlemen, the award ceremony.
Next up, we go to
The men's
74 kilograms, and the bronze medals go to Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. From Kyrgyzstan, Asilbek Ulu Zamalbek, and from Tajikistan, Zoidov Muhammadzon.
The bronze medalists are representing Kyrgyzstan, Zoidov Muhammadzon, and representing Kyrgyzstan, Asilbek Ulu Zamalbek.
The silver medal goes to Humbatli Farid, who lost the final against the gold medalist Alexei Shevchuk via knee bar, the second knee bar of the competition. I think the most aggressive knee bar of today.
Gold medalist and world champion at the World Junior Sambo Championship, Seoul 2014, representing Russia.
So another gold medal for Russia. And let's listen to Russian anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Russia.
And the last award ceremony of today's. under 100 kilograms men. The bronze medals go to Kazakhstan and Ukraine. From Ukraine, Lahim Lev, and from Kazakhstan, Iskakov Yelaman.
The medals will be presented by Mr. President of Mongolian Sambo Federation, and Mr. Moon Jong-yoon, President of Korean Sambo Federation. The bronze medalists are representing Ukraine, Lahim Lev, and representing Kazakhstan, Sambo Championship.
Silver medal goes to Rezo Zulikidze from Georgia.
Is representing Georgia. Zulikidze Rezo.
And the gold medal goes to Artem Gaibayev from Russia.
Seoul 2014. Representing Russia, Gaibayev Artem. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Russia.
This was our last final of the day and of the competition. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for being part of the Sambo family. And keep in touch with us on our website www.sambo-fias.org. It was really a pleasure to witness this competition in beautiful city of good mornings, beautiful city of Seoul. Alexander Ganj, thanks you very much for watching us, and until next time, Godspeed and party on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for the women's youth team medal on the World Junior Sambo Championship 2014 will now begin. Bronze medal goes to representing Belarus, Team Belarus. The silver medal, Team Mongolia. The first place, Team Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for the men's youth team medal on the World Junior Sambo Championship, Seoul 2014, now begins. Third place goes to Team Uzbekistan. Second place goes to Team Georgia. First place goes to Team Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Russia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for the women's juniors on the World Junior Sambo Championship Seoul 2014 will now begin. The medals will be presented by Mr. Moon Jong-wook, President of the Korea Sambo Federation, and Mr. Alexei Petro, head of Korea's President's Office. The third place goes to Team Ukraine. The second place goes to Team Kazakhstan. The first place goes to Team Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for men's juniors on the World Junior Sambo Championship, Seoul 2014, will now begin. The medals will be presented by Mr. Moon Jong-hoon, President of the Korea Sambo Federation, and Mr. Alexei Kudakov, at the FIA's President's office. Third place goes to Team Kazakhstan. Second place goes to Team Georgia. First place goes to Team Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Russia.
Так, братья монголы, давайте. Вы что там, каждый раз? Да не, вот тут.
Attention please. One representative from each of the participating countries. Please come forward to the podium and referee the world champion.
Пойду с мамой. Все, давайте, все, давай, хорош. Давай, давай, Россия, все вперед, спасибо, Вот, молодцы. Первый ряд всегда лучше получается.
Давайте назад 2 шага.
Ты слишком на себя собираешься. Ты черт, знаешь, ребята просили. Край, давай. Все, давайте, нормально, пожалуйста. Герой. Не, давайте на это. Потом короче. Господа. Все влезают.